We live in a culture that praises thinness and quietly judges those who don't fit its mold. Even when people avoid cruel words, silent assumptions still shape how they see and treat others. This video explores the hidden psychology behind those unspoken thoughts about overweight individuals, why they arise, how they linger beneath politeness, and what they reveal about our society's uneasy relationship with body image, control, and self-worth. Before I continue, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends, so more people can discover this content. Also subscribe to receive more content like this. Body weight carries powerful social meaning. Beyond health or appearance, it influences how people are silently judged and treated. While open fat shaming has become less acceptable, implicit bias, the unconscious association of weight with negative traits, remains common. Many people have thoughts about those who are overweight that they would never say aloud, shaped by cultural conditioning, insecurity, and social norms. Psychologists have long shown that humans form impressions within seconds. In cultures that idealize thinness, excess weight can unconsciously trigger negative stereotypes such as laziness or lack of control. These automatic associations operate beneath awareness, meaning even people who claim to be fair-minded may subtly treat overweight individuals differently through tone, attention, or expectations. Such biases persist because body size has become a shorthand for moral judgment. The brain's efficiency in categorizing others leads to oversimplified assumptions, especially when reinforced by societal messages equating thinness with success and attractiveness. Modern Western culture treats body weight not just as a physical attribute, but as a measure of character. Media portrayals reward slimness and depict larger bodies as comedic, unhealthy, or undisciplined. This creates a moral narrative. Being thin signals self-control, while being overweight suggests personal failure. These assumptions ignore the complex interplay of genetics, metabolism, emotion, and environment. Weight becomes a moral identity rather than a biological reality. As a result, people may privately assume that an overweight person should just try harder, even if they never express it. The social pressure to appear non-judgmental hides the persistence of these silent evaluations. Many overweight individuals genuinely wish to be smaller, not purely for appearance, but for comfort, health, and social acceptance. However, losing weight requires sustained discipline, consistency, and psychological resilience. For some, this challenge is compounded by stress, emotional eating, or biological factors such as slower metabolism and hormonal imbalances. Society often overlooks how difficult long-term behavior change truly is. The constant availability of processed food, sedentary lifestyles, and emotional stressors make self-regulation extraordinarily difficult. Yet, because discipline is so highly valued, failure to maintain it reinforces guilt and shame. This frustration has fueled the rapid rise of drugs like Ozempic and similar GLP-1 medications. They promise what discipline often cannot: an effortless reduction in appetite and visible weight loss. Their popularity reflects both society's obsession with thinness and the psychological fatigue of those who have struggled for years without success. Rather than addressing the underlying social and emotional roots of obesity, these drugs offer a medical shortcut to meet aesthetic and social expectations. Because weight is a sensitive topic, people often avoid it altogether. Yet beneath polite avoidance lies discomfort and quiet evaluation. Psychologists describe this as cognitive dissonance, the mental tension between believing in equality and still holding subconscious bias. To reduce this tension, people may avoid discussing food, exercise, or appearance around overweight individuals, unintentionally reinforcing distance or exclusion. This discomfort doesn't always come from cruelty. It can stem from uncertainty about what is appropriate to say. Still, the result is the same. Overweight people often sense subtle judgment or restraint, which can affect confidence and belonging. Even when unspoken, weight bias has tangible effects. Overweight individuals often pick up on non-verbal cues, less eye contact, forced politeness, or avoidance, which can lead to social withdrawal and self-consciousness. Research shows that perceived stigma can trigger emotional eating and stress, contributing to a cycle that makes weight management harder. These micro-signals, though subtle, communicate disapproval and can damage mental health over time. Silence does not neutralize prejudice, it merely hides it behind social etiquette. At the end of the day, your weight is not determined by luck, genetics, or society. It's a direct reflection of your daily choices. Everyone faces challenges, but using them as excuses doesn't change the reality that you are responsible for what you eat, how much you move, and the discipline you show. Health doesn't come from wishful thinking or blaming circumstances. It comes from ownership and consistency. Until a person accepts full accountability for their body and habits, lasting change will never happen. If you found this message eye-opening, make sure to subscribe, like and share for more straight talk on health and mindset. And don't forget to drop a comment below.